G'day again everyone. In this lesson what we are going to learn about is how to create some text using Adobe Illustrator and how we can change the text into shapes and manipulate it so that we can make something that looks really creative. So text tool in Adobe Illustrator, you'll find it just there. What you can do is you can just click once and you'll notice some placeholder text comes in. Just type whatever it is you want. I'm just going to type fun with text down here. All right, now I'm going to, with the text tool still selected, I might just highlight this, and you'll notice over here you'll have all your options for your text. So I can change the style. I might keep that style for the moment. I'm going to make this one a lot smaller so that we can create a bit of contrast, just like that. And with the top word, I'm going to change the font style by clicking here. Apple Chancery, I like that one, and I'll do the same thing with the bottom text. Now it's gone really small. We'll fix that up in a moment. Where's Apple Chancery gone? Ooh, there it is, there, right at the top. Okay, that's really small, so we want that bigger. I want that quite large, actually, so I'm going to make that about maybe 100 points. 105 will do. And let's highlight this one, and let's make this like same size, 105 points. Okay, so in Illustrator, you work mostly with shapes, with paths, but when you use text, they're just text, plain text. It's not a shape or a path. So in order for us to have a lot of control and to be able to manipulate this text, we need to create them and turn them into shapes. And I'll show you how to do that in 1 second. I just want to do one more thing. I'll change the color of the top word and change the color of the bottom word. And so to change this into a shape, so that we can play around with it more and manipulate it, right click it, or actually over in your properties over here, when it's selected, you'll have this button that says create outlines. So click that, and what it's done is it's now turned your text into shapes. But one more thing that you have to do is you have to go over here and click ungroup, and that will, if you deselect and then you select again, you can see that now all the letters are separate, okay, and we can play around with those. So what you could try to do is you could make some a bit bigger, some a bit smaller. You could pop some on an angle because the word says fun, so we can have it like looking like the words having a bit of fun because it's changing angles, and okay, like that. I'm going to do this really quickly. You could do something like even if you grab the white selection tool, this is where you can now, if we zoom in, you can now start to use the white selection tool to click on anchor points and drag them so that you can kind of make your text look extra cool. I'm just going to zoom in a bit there and grab one of these anchor points, not the handle. Do something like that. Could go into the letter H here, make that really long if we wanted to. There we go, something like that. I could highlight all of these at once, grab the move tool and just maybe let's grab them again. Let's move them as a group. Fun with text. Back to the white selection tool. It's up to you to see what you can do with this and to see how clever and creative you can get. Something like this, you can even go back in. If I wanted a curve line, you could grab the curvature tool. You'll notice there's no anchor point between this anchor and this one. If I wanted a bit of a curved line, I could click there, and then I could click and hold and curve that line a little bit. Or if I wanted to put another one on there and curve it out slightly, all right, that might have a nicer effect. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how you can create shapes with text and manipulate it to come up with something creative. So have a play around with that. Thank you.